Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Bad Bubba Brewer, and you are listening to the Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty episode 6. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, episode 6. There's a lot of Steeler talk. The schedule come out, rookie camp. So there's a lot of stuff to go and get you guys some massive amount of information. And that's the way I like to do it. So let me get on my Facebook real quick because people are jumping on. And if people jump on, I can actually give them a shout out because if you got any Steeler stuff they want to talk about, I will bring it to the forefront. So let me get situated. I'm already situated. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Steelers just had rookie camp this past weekend, 3 days. It ran from Friday the 13th to Sunday the 15th. 28 players were there for a tryout. So, and also they're trying to catch someone's eye and then try to get a contract. Some of them are trying to get a contract, and we got some rookies that we drafted, and we get to see them, run around in shorts and catch some passes. So they actually signed their second round pick. Marvin Lear was said to they said to put on more weight. That's what Tomlin stated. So I believe he was 290 some pounds. So he looks like he's putting. Hey, Craig, how you doing? It seems like. Hey, Travis, thanks for tuning in. It seems like Lear was needed to put on some weight. Hey, Steve, how's it going? It's going real good, real good. So hopefully he can get enough weight to actually make an impact and make this team. So, hey, Steele, how you doing? So, actually, I put out a video of the fourth round pick, Calvin Austin III. I watched that whole video. He seems like he has a lot to offer the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's not very big, guys. He is not big at all. But he was also talking about a ninth grade when he was playing cornerback on defense and actually wrapping people up. So he's got some tenacity. So hopefully, hey, Larry, how's it going? Larry from Extreme Wrestling Podcast, and he has his own sports talk podcast going down in Johnstown. How you doing tonight, Larry? Hey, Rich, thanks for tuning in. So I think this guy's going to be very exciting. If you heard his interview, he was very articulate and very humble, and he knows that he makes his talking on the field on all his plays. Yeah, you're right, Steele. He plays bigger than what he is. Hey, Jesse. Steve, that was part of my little topic tonight was what you just said. Hey, Big Mike, how you doing? So I'm looking forward to going down to training camp and seeing all these rookies that we drafted and these guys that we signed. We actually Steelers signed last week. They signed offensive lineman Trent Scott to a 1-year contract. He spent 2 years with the Chargers and 2 seasons with the Carolina Panthers. He played in 53 games with 19 starts over 4 seasons. So they're just adding a little bit of depth. There's a lot of players out there. This is the 90-man squad, guys. They got to sign all these players and get 90 people into camp. Hey, Greg, how you doing? So to make room for Scott on the 90-man roster, the Steelers wavered guard Malcolm Prinage. Bubba, were you satisfied with your draft picks? I was. I was a little scared. I wanted a defensive nose tackle, as everybody's seen on our draft megacast with the Steelers Round podcast. I wanted a defensive nose tackle to make our run defense get us out of the 32 position and maybe into the mid-20s. I will tell you this, Craig. I still am ecstatic also with Kenny Pickett. I saw Kenny Pickett throw on some video. He looks – I don't give a shit if he's wearing a glove, 2 gloves, 3 gloves, or 4. I don't care. There's going to be some major competition in training camp with him, Mitch Trubisky. Mason Rudolph is just an afterthought in my eyes. I believe they'll probably keep him, but I'm looking forward to the 7th round pick, that kid out of South Dakota State. And I'm looking for him to make the team. I know people think I'm a little crazy, which sometimes I am. But Mason Rudolph didn't impress me when his time. He had the reins, and he didn't. That Detroit Lion tie was ridiculous. It wasn't on him. I understand that it was raining, it was miserable, but he should have beat the Detroit. But anyway, the Steelers signed their second round pick, guys. I don't know if you guys knew that. The receiver George Pickett to a 4-year deal. I don't know anything about money. Probably a rookie contract. This kid is going to be something. Hey, Boothie, how you doing? I just don't know who's going to throw the ball because, the Big Ben era is over. And it's going to be this training camp is going to be exciting. It's opened up now. Hopefully COVID doesn't fuck everything up and shut it down again. I hope not, because I'm looking forward to go to training camp because I haven't been there in a couple years. And what's up, Boothie? And see some of these rookie players for the forefront, and actually see Kenny Pickett officially. Hey, Dan, how you doing? So, like I said, Pickett signed a 4-year deal. They also signed their 6th round pick. Connor Hayward signed. So I don't know the logistics of his deal. Hey, Javicki, how you doing? And they signed both 7-round picks. The linebacker, Mark Robinson, and the quarterback that I was talking about that I believe will make this team, Chris Ololokun. That's how I pronounced it, and I just don't give a fuck because sometimes my pronunciations, ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. I'm not a sportscaster. I wish I was because I would make a lot of money. Probably not. I'd probably be fired. But they signed 4 draft picks so far. So I'm guessing Kenny's going to be the last one. Kenny's going to take all the money. So they also, during minicamp, guys, they signed 4 undrafted players. I'm actually looking forward to the preseason games to see what they can do. Yeah, I agree with you, Craig. I am too. And those are good games to go to because you can get drunk and have a good time and you don't have to freeze your ass off. And it's always great to go to the games in August, even though it's going to be super hot, but you can hit the town in Pittsburgh. We used to do it back in the day. Some of the guys, my boys are on here. They know what we're talking about. Yeah, we had some good times, and that's all I'm going to say about that because that's a different show. But they signed 4 undrafted free agent players who were at the team's rookie camp. Arizona defensive lineman Trevon Mason. This guy, I believe, is 6'6", big. Okay, and he also signed South Carolina cornerback Carlins Patel. They probably need some more depth because they need a lot of depth. Arizona defensive lineman Trayvon Masson, like I talked about, the 6'6" guy. Wake Forest kicker to give competition to Chris Boswell, Nick Scirbia. And also East Carolina receiver Tyler Snead. They got another receiver. Yeah, they're going to have 90 players going in. And they just signed these guys today. But also, when they sign some players, they got to let some players go. They just can't sign everybody under the sun because they had to get rid of, to make room for the guys that they signed today. The Steelers wavered receiver Rico Bousset. Hey, you didn't make it, buddy. I'm so sorry. And kicker Sam Sloan. Kicker's gone because they brought another kicker in. I don't know. They probably figured they saw enough of him in camp the last couple of years. They're giving another guy an opportunity to compete with Boswell, and they just do that just to have Boswell compete so he doesn't get stagnant. Like a couple years ago when he broke up with his girlfriend from IUP, it broke his fucking heart, and he couldn't hit the broadside of a barn door, and he almost got ran out of Pittsburgh. Remember that? I remember that because I was bitching. But last year, though, he was my player of the game, all game, every game. But they also terminated veteran linebacker John Simeon. And they wavered injured defensive back Bryce Watts. So when you're injured and you can't make the team, they cut you. You're in the unemployment office, working at Buy Low, bagging groceries, or maybe get into the XFL with The Rock. And I don't know. I'm sorry to hear that, but that's just how it is. So, I mean, that kind of sucks, guys, but you know, it's the NFL is it's a busy world. So, but also too, I'm going to get into this real quick because Mr. Schatz talked about it briefly, and I don't like to talk about this individual, but you know what? Newsworthy stuff is newsworthy stuff. Mr. Antonio Brown tweeted that he would like to retire a Pittsburgh Steeler. The guy is fucked up more than a train wreck. Hi, Miss Morgan. How you doing? Joanna, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in, guys, to the Black and Gold Dynasty. Look, I know AB was going to go down as one of the greatest Steeler receivers of all time. His attitude at the end there was legendary. Threw everybody under the bus. Tom Brady, everybody's mother, everybody's grandmother. His caterer, his masseuse, everybody thrown under the bus. He has a lot of issues, but today he tweeted he wants to retire a Pittsburgh Steeler. He wants to probably make amends because he wants to try to get into the Hall of Fame, which he might get into the Hall of Fame, but he has a lot of issues because his little display at Tampa when he went off in New York and went shirtless and was going whatever might cost him his yellow jacket maybe. But look, if he retires a Steeler, look, it is what it is. We all know he's fucked up, and he could have had a great career, a better career than what he had. Because, Booth says, I say to hell with AB. Yeah, it's, Sean, if Brady can't help you, nobody can. I hate him. We all know he's coming to Pittsburgh this year. But I'm glad he didn't retire to screw over Ben at Canton. That's awesome. So, but I don't know what this AB thing. I think AB's just making himself relevant due to the fact that the Pens lost yesterday. I know a lot of people are sorry about that, and I'm a Pens fan too. It kind of sucks. And the Pirates, and they don't have much to go on, and there's not a lot of talk because the Steelers are just amping up rookie camp. So AB figured, hey, I'm going to throw my name out there on Twitter and see if I can catch something. And I don't see a problem with it. Everybody sees him at a Steeler anyway. That's what Steve says. Yeah, everybody, if he retires one day as a Steeler, that's where he's going to go in. That's where he's going to go into the Hall of Fame. Yeah, Booth, you're right. You're totally right. Big Ben did call Kenny Pickett and told him, hey, look, man, thank God you're engaged. Don't go partying. Don't go trying to bang chicks in the bathroom, and don't get drunk because everything's on social media. Probably gave him a little bit of the down low on that. No, that's I was being funny. That's cool because he had an article. I think Jerry Dulac did an article about Ben being kind of upset because he had to retire, and I can't see that because realistically his arm was held with duct tape, and he was the only Steeler ever to get a send-off like he got that Monday night, and nobody ever got a send-off like that. Hasn't done enough to make the Hall. Wasted talent, Steele says. It's going to be debatable, Steele. It'll be debatable, and yes, Craig, he probably told him not to get on a motorcycle, and if he did, wear a fucking helmet. Yeah, because that was big news. But now it's a little different with the social media. You can't do a lot of crazy stuff. And hopefully he comes down and watches them because, hey, he still lives in Pittsburgh. He can come down to training camp. I'm sure he doesn't have, when he parks, I'm sure he's going to get the Royal Service, park right in there and come down and see Kenny throw some passes. Sean, I applaud Ben for that. Tannehill needs to take some notes and not be a selfish prick, Sean says. Well, Tannehill is worried about his job, but who cares? Because, A, he's a Titan and he sucks. Jared Berry, thanks for watching, man. Hey, good luck to your singing career, man. Great stuff. Anybody listening, Jared's doing great stuff. Yeah. Hey, cousin Scott from Florida. How you doing? Yeah, Booth, your Pens blew it. I think Letang will be gone, he says. I don't know because I don't know a lot about Penn stuff. But they have a lot of money, and they have not won a playoff series in 5 years. So it's just as bad as Mr. Tomlin having a winning record in regular season and not winning a playoff game. Yeah. So we'll see, because this, I believe, is going to be Tomlin's greatest coaching thing, like I said before, due to the fact of the tragedy of Dwayne Haskins. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm done with the AB because, hey, JC, how you doing? Because AB, a lot of people love AB and a lot of people hate AB. So if he retires a Steeler for one day, he can make amends to Pittsburgh and rap a couple songs and rap his way into the Hall of Fame. But I believe his last thing in New York will screw him out of getting a yellow jacket, I believe. So, but if he would have stayed in Pittsburgh and he wouldn't have had that, he would have had a lot more records. But he did get a Super Bowl ring. Lucky prick. But anyway, the Steelers' schedule came out last week, and I want to put this out there. I'm not giving any predictions because I take Pittsburgh all the time. So yeah, I never bet against them. But the Steelers' schedule for the 2022 season starts off on a Saturday night, August 13th, with the Seattle Seahawks. Hey, that's a 7 o'clock on local, probably channel KDKA, with Edmund Nelson eating fucking ribs and doing whatever Edmund Nelson does. I think it's Charlie Batch. Charlie Batch. Edmund Nelson retired because he ate a lot of ribs. Saturday, August 20th at 7 p.m., we're at Jacksonville. So it's a KDKA game, probably with Bob Papiani. And like I said, Charlie Batch, because Edmund Nelson retired, which I used to like Edmund because he ate all those ribs. So, and remember, there's only 3 preseason games, and Sunday, August 28th at 4:30 versus Detroit. That's on CBS. Okay, so the regular season opens up. We're starting off gangbusters. We're starting off the first 3 weeks of the regular season. It's going to be chaotic in my eyes. We're starting off at September 11th at 1 p.m. at Cincinnati at CBS. Not giving you any predictions because, hey, Scoot, how you doing? Not doing any of that because I have a long time, and I will give my predictions on what I think the Steelers will do probably after the preseason to give me something to talk about. Hey, Chris, Bubba, can't wait to find out who the starting quarterback will be. Yes, Chris, that is going to be a big, giant quarterback competition, which we haven't seen in a long time, I believe, since Terry Bradshaw and Joe Lucky Gillum. Yes, Booth, did you see we traveled the least mile at the games? Yeah, it was about 6,000. Like I travel to work every day, about 6,000 miles. And then I think somebody else had like quadruple that. So 6,000 miles. So we're not going to be jet lagged and all that other crap during the regular season. We just got to get our run defense in order to actually stop somebody this year. So the second game, now this is going to be something. I might be going to this game, and I said I might not go to a game. September 18th at 1 p.m. is the home opener against the fucking hated New England Patriots. Guys, I don't care. Brady, I don't care. I still hate Bill Belichick. I still hate the New England Patriots. I can't stand them. I've always hated them. I always will. And they are the home opener on CBS. Hey, Shoemaker, how you doing? Yeah, Chris, that's right. The less miles traveled for the games this year. Okay, now, Thursday night. It's bad enough we got to play the Pats Sunday. Thursday night, September 22nd, guys. We're at Cleveland at 8:15. 8:15 on Amazon Prime. So tell your wives, tell your girlfriends, tell your fiancés, tell the girl that you've been banging for 10 days to get Amazon Prime. Because a lot of guys don't have Amazon Prime. Just saying. Because they don't shop. So it's on Amazon Prime. And do you think Hayden will come back or sign with the Browns? I don't know, Chris. That's all in case somebody gets hurt in training camp. So, like I said, these are 3 tough games to open the season, bar none, guys. And I'm not giving any predictions. Sunday, October 2nd versus the bullshitty, low-life New York Jets. 1 p.m. on CBS. Okay. Sometimes we play up there, just sometimes something happens up there. Now, Now, this game is Sunday, October 9th. This game is going to be these games are going to be bagging for 10 days been longer than that. Yeah, it probably has. October 9th, we are at Buffalo at 1 p.m. on CBS. This is going to be a game, and we are not very good against Buffalo the last three years. Oh, that's going to be crucial. But I'm not giving any predictions now. I'm going to wait until before the season because I got shit to talk about. Sunday, October 16th, this is when the GOAT comes to Pittsburgh. The guy that made my heart crushed in the championship games. Mr. 6'8", I don't even know. Mr. Making $350 million talking on TV, and he hasn't even retired yet. Mr. Tom Brady is coming October 16 p.m. on Fox. Those tickets are going to be outrageous. That's a mortgage, a car payment, vacation, all at once. Yeah, Jets, suck. You're absolutely right, Chris. Sunday, October 23rd, we are at Miami on a Sunday night game, 8:20 on NBC with that chicken neck motherfucker, Chris Collinsworth. I hate that guy. He's just he's terrible. That's our first Chris Collinsworth appearance so far this season against the Dolphins, 8:20 NBC. Sunday, October 30th, we travel to the brotherly love across the state, Philadelphia, 1 p.m. on CBS. I hate Philly too. I've been there one time. It sucked. And this is good, though. Sunday, November 6th is a bye. We got a bye. We need that bye. We need a bye. You always need a bye in the middle of the season. That's good. Okay, guys. Sunday, November 13th. But I just want to go back to the no, I don't want to go back because Brady's playing. You know, I was going to say Brady and Ben. No Brady and Ben, just no Ben. Okay, November 13th versus New Orleans at 1 p.m. on Fox, but I could say this. No Breeze and no Ben. I could say that. So it'll be totally different. It's going to be a totally different offense. Sunday, November 20th, at home against the Cincinnati Bengals. Another appearance of Chicken Neck Collinsworth at 8:20 on NBC. Yay. I hate that motherfucker. Two times in less than 3 weeks. Oh, that's terrible. Yes, Philadelphia. That's right. Okay. Monday night, November 28th. We are at Indianapolis on ESPN with the new team of Buck and Aikman. That's the new guys on Monday Night Football. So Pat McAfee will be going crazy for his Colts. But not giving predictions, but don't want to hear him for my birthday in November. Yeah, I don't blame you, Chris. I don't ever want to hear Chicken Neck Collinsworth ever again either. So, because he got his ass beat when he played for Cincinnati, and he's been bitching and crying ever since then. He just kisses everybody's ass when he's doing it. Okay, now we got Sunday, December 4th at Atlanta, 1 p.m. on CBS. Wow, these games are whatever. We're not traveling too far like everybody said. This is the first appearance of these motherfuckers. That's right, I said motherfuckers. I swear a lot, and that's just the way it is on the Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty. And I swear all the time anyway. It doesn't really matter because I get excited. I hate these guys with a passion. And if you're a Steeler fan, you hate these guys too. You don't want to shake their hand. You want to kick them right in the sack and smack them right in the head, right underneath the chin, and just knock them out. December 11th versus Baltimore, 1 p.m. on CBS. It's going to be tough. I hate the Ravens too, Booth. I hate them. Hate them with a passion. Always did. Sunday, December 18th at Carolina, 1 p.m. on CBS. Don't know who's quarterback in Carolina. Too early to tell, and we'll have to see because I'm not giving predictions like I said. Saturday. Now, this is crazy. That's right, Chris, them dirty birds. Now, everybody's going to be celebrating Christmas. And doesn't it get all chaotic? How in the hell can you celebrate Jesus? How can you celebrate Jesus when the Steelers are playing Christmas Eve? I'm telling you, tension is in the air. Leave me alone. Just leave the eggnog on the table. I don't want to wrap no goddamn gifts. I want to watch Pittsburgh Steeler football, and that's the only gift I want is a Steeler victory. They play December 24th, Christmas Eve, versus the Las Vegas Raiders. 8:15 on the NFL Network, guys. It's going to be a long day. You're going traveling, everybody's, all the relations. The shit's got to be done before 8 o'clock because I can't handle it. I want to watch the game. That's all I want. That's all I'm asking for. Pittsburgh victory on Christmas Eve. It doesn't get any holier than that, people. That's right. 50 years of speaking. Look at that. Tim Javicki, the Immaculate Reception for the Immaculate Conception. Way to go. Way to go, Machine Gun. Way to go. Okay, that's going to be, everybody's going to be staying home. Hey, families, don't have nothing at 5 o'clock because you got to get ready for the pregame. Unwrap your gifts at 12 and then game on pregame. How's that? That's going to be crazy. I know. It's going to suck. I want to watch a game. Okay, back to the schedule here. Sunday, January 1st, after everybody's all hungover. But really, does anybody do that anymore? Because it's only the amateurs that go out, New Year's Eve, the amateurs. The professionals been drinking, 364 days a year. So anyway, less than 3 weeks, we play Baltimore again. I don't know what the NFL does. That's bullshit. But that's how the NFL, you know what? Ratings, people. They want ratings. If you're going to order your new quarterback jersey, Bubba, pick another number since Ben is retired. I'll probably get a Kenny Pickett jersey once my disability check and pow down the Steelers jerseys in that. But I didn't drink anything. I don't know. I got to be entertaining. Hey, this is what I like to do. What can I say? Baltimore, 1 p.m. on CBS. And you don't want to bring in the new year. You got to bring in the new year playing the fucking Ravens. Man, that's crazy. Okay, last game. Now this game is on January 8th. It could be on the Saturday the 7th. It's to be determined because it's one of those flex games. But we play Cleveland. I don't have a time. I don't have a date. I don't have a TV channel. It's just going to be throw the darts and see where it goes. Hopefully that last game is for a playoff spot because if it's a playoff spot, it'll be very, very important on the flex schedule. And more than likely, that's probably going to be a primetime game because that's ratings. Pittsburgh, I don't care. Doesn't matter. It's still ratings. Primetime, we're still good to go. So, guys, that is the Steeler 2022 schedule. I hope you enjoyed my antics and how I presented it because I usually do the picks. I'm going to do the picks later on. And, that's how it goes. There's a whole ton of Steeler stuff. When it comes out, I'll be bringing it to you on the Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty. You can listen to all our other shows on the Triple B Experience. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. I know people get on Facebook, but I got to get the views up because that's one of these days, maybe I could buy a 6-pack of beer and then get my co-hosts some beer too. Maybe the three of us can actually have a drink. So, ladies and gentlemen, I totally appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hopefully I entertained you on some Steeler talk. If you guys have any questions, let me know. What do you expect the TJ sack record going to be and who you think will be the player of the year for the Steelers? Woo! Chris, I tell you what, I'm going to go with 15 sacks by TJ Watt. You heard it here first, 15. And the player of the year, that's going to be a hard one. I'm going to go with Najee Harris, Steelers MVP this year, will be Najee Harris. And if Kenny Pickett gets to start earlier, that could be your AFC Rookie of the Year. Maybe. There's a lot of stuff on the table, Chris, but I'll go with 15 for TJ Watt, Najee Harris as the Steeler MVP of the year, and hopefully Kenny Pickett Rookie of the Year. I hope. Last year I took Najee. I lost out on that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I totally appreciate, like I said, we have a lot of stuff on Twitter, Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, and I appreciate everybody for tuning in, giving all their the Steeler talk on my personal Facebook stuff was great tonight. I appreciate all the comments. I try to be entertaining as I can be. Yes, I swear a little bit, but you know what? If you know me, you know that's how I am. And hey, Chris, how you doing? And being as entertaining as I try to be. And I like our rookie receivers and hope our tight end lights it up. Yes, Chris, I agree with you on that. Totally agree with you on that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get out of your hair. I totally appreciate you guys for tuning in to episode 6 of the Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty. I'm Indiana County's biggest Steeler fan, bar none. There's a lot of people, but hey, I'm the one that lives it 365 days a year. Already planned my schedule to know what's coming because I got the schedule for the 2022 season. I'm ready to rock and roll, and I'm ready for training camp. And rookie mini camp was done. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm done. So, like I said, thanks for tuning in. I'm your host, Bad Bubba Brewer, and you were listening to the Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty. Good night, fellow Steeler fans, and have a better tomorrow. Love everybody for tuning in. Thank you guys so much. Take care. Boo! Peace out.